What's up? What's up, guys? I had, oh my gosh, another day one here. But more importantly, what I want to speak with you about and share, I mean, this was huge on my mind while I was just working out. And the power comes when the trainers are just speaking to you during the workout. I mean, the life that they speak, the examples that they give, just, I mean, it always seems like I hear what I need to hear right at the very moment that it's said. And today was no different. She said, if you never take that first step forward, you'll always stay in the same place. And I was like, I let it repeat, in my head a few times. If I never take that first step forward, I'll always stay in the same place. And I'm like, yes. As scary as it was to make that decision to move forward, and I've had to make that decision several times over, not because like I've quit or like that, but just because things get hard, just because life happens and you start having to navigate different challenges. That's where I've had to make the decision to continue moving forward, like always taking that next step, that first step forward into something to change for the better. I know for me personally, like my experiences through this, when I first started to make like habit overhaul, I call it, like literally start chipping away at all the negativity and all the sabotaging habits that I had created. That was scary as hell because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what was going to be on the other side of this something different for me. But that was 5 years ago. And over time, with each new first step that I've taken, it's been incredible. And like it gets less scary because as you experience it more and you kind of build like a connection with change, right? It's not, you don't anticipate it with fear anymore, but almost with like giddy excitement because you know that you're getting ready to make a move, that you're getting ready to shift, that things are going to move more in a direction of alignment for you. And I don't know about you, but like for me, when things are aligned, when they click, when it feels good, that's incredible. And that helps me hold on to the belief that one, change is possible. Two, staying stuck isn't worth it, right? Even though like that's your familiar, for me, it was in such a negative place. Like I was living walled off, like, the invisible walls that we build and create to keep ourselves away, to keep distance, to not get in that like emotional connection. Or if we're like, for me, I was such in a negative place within myself, how I felt, how I looked. It was even like how I spoke, like nothing positive. I had no patience, I had no pause, and I had to recognize that and then take responsibility for it. So that was like my first step forward. Like I said, that was 5 years ago. And then continuing to increase those habits and surround myself in a more positive environment. Like, I mean, within the groups that I participate in, like it is like life changing. For me, it has been because it's changed like that playlist in my head. I don't default to the I can'ts and, this is hard or, I don't have time. This isn't for me. All the negatives that I used to hold on to and believe have been erased and are continuing to stay erased because it's just not true. And the more you put yourself in a way of action, you recognize that about yourself too. And it's easier to believe because you're in the driver's seat creating that change and controlling that action. And I stinking love it. Like that's where I want to stay. Another place I had to move forward from was when our family grew again, when we were blessed with our bonus fourth child, that I was carrying at age 39, right? That was scary. But I knew from my past pregnancies that I didn't want to waste the years that I did hanging on to, overindulging on cravings and saying I didn't have time and continuing to be tired through the newborn stage, right? I didn't have the time. I didn't want to give the time afforded to staying stuck in that post-pregnancy, like working through myself again, you know? And so making that decision to like stay as active as I could through pregnancy, just make mindful choices with nutrition, and then getting back into the groove of a workout program, plugging into the community again and saying, I'm here. I'm showing up for myself even when I am tired, even when, Brenny, her nap didn't go as long as, we anticipated, and I'm still I still have like 10 minutes left of my workout. Like, still making the decision that knowing the power that comes from taking action for myself and staying in a place of positivity, I needed to fight for that every step of the way, right? To handle the new life we had created, to handle our new look of our family, the 6 of us, right? And most recently, where I'm coming from on this and knowing like, here's my next first step. Like when I joined officially into a program January 14th and plugged into that challenge group and committed that time for it, I am coming off of the worst year of my life. Literally, like last year ended in the shithole and through grief and intense grief. And my daughter's surgery, like she's totally fine, but that's like an intense stress to carry when your 11-year-old goes through spinal fusion surgery. That's like, hell, I don't know how to navigate this, right? Working through all of those hurdles that have come my way and knowing without a shadow of a doubt that I need to plug myself into a program, I need to get a routine to follow, and I need to surround myself with those who reach out in love and support and motivation to make it happen, because it's not been easy. Like there's been days when it's just like, I get frozen still in my emotions, but I know that that's not where I want to stay, right? I don't want to stay in the hard of the grief. It's not going away. I understand that. I'm learning that. I don't think I understand anything about it, but I'm learning, and I'm learning what that looks like for me, and I'm learning how to make that move forward for myself, right? Because I've got to protect this it's my responsibility, right? I have a family to raise. I have kiddos to love on and be present for. And I know if I'm not taking care of this mental space, and then the physical space is going to decline too, that's just going to make it harder on everyone. So I don't know, those words just spoke huge to me, that if we never take the first step forward, we'll always stay in the same place. And I don't know what your place is, and I don't know what you're going through right now, but just know I've had a variety of places that have gotten me caught and where I felt stuck. And it became a decision to have to fight forward and get aligned with a community, with a tribe who gets you, who can relate, who can help move you. All right. When you're ready to move, that's going to be there to say, take my hand. It's okay to take this step. Let's do it together. Right? That is huge. That's powerful. And that's what I found, guys. So anyway, I will continue to share it with you all. I got to go get some recover in me because I'm back in weights now. So I'm going to have all the sores going on. But that's that. I just had to share it, guys. Don't be afraid to take that first step. All right. See y'all.